Alchemy for Courage, The Power of Love, March 30, 2015. By Luminance River. Each of us have fears that drive us, even if we do not acknowledge them. They cause us to avoid situations. They cause us to not speak our truth, to live less than our full potential. It makes for a mixed energy inside that wants to go one direction, our soul's calling, and the other direction, the voice of fear. Fear can be a friend. It can be a guidance system. It can also be the ego's voice that holds us back from our greatness. How about we take all the voices in our heads and honor their expression? I have experienced help from a friend when I was stepping through my comfort zone. I was about to do something that was hard for me. It was something I knew would bring great rewards, if only I felt courageous enough to do it. What this friend suggested and helped me create the alchemy of, was a state of being that dissolved the fear. First, I had to go inside and really feel the fear. Normally I would not feel this intensity of fear, but have it making me feel uneasy in the background. For this process, I called up all the fear I had around this issue. I had to feel it to the intensity that it exists in its scariest form instead of at the level it usually is, when I am pushing it aside and pretend it is not there. Then, in this tapping into it and feeling it, I started to see the threads of what the fears were and could name them. He suggested that I not get into the mind or the labeling of them, but to feel the pure fear as it is. I did that, letting go of that and just feeling the pure terror of what I was feeling. I wasn't trying to find the origin or classify which fear. It was all pure feeling. Then we called in the field of absolute golden love, field around and within us. With that field, I was able to feel the fear, and also bathe the fear and myself in this love. I was holding the fears and acknowledging them as friends. I saw them as little bundles of babies I was holding and giving love to. It is a tricky thing to feel the fear as well as hold them as if they were a baby. Two feelings are going on at the same time, yet this is what can dissolve the fear into love. There is a tendency within me to feel better by leaving the feeling of the fear and escaping the process. This bypassed the process and didn't help. How often do we feel feelings but do not acknowledge them? So I would call up the feeling of fear again, within this safe space. I then held the fear, feeling it fully. Holding fear within love allows it to dissolve and it shifts. I could see the fears were illusions. They were like Halloween ghosts that go boo. I was no longer terrified. I could even laugh at it all. It was a process of gradually receding fear that eases up, becomes neutral, and then goes away. I was able to face a situation with grace, fearlessly after this. Love is such a powerful force. Love is a force of transmutation. It transforms the darkest of energies. Each of us has access to this amazing force for our own, and for affecting the world. In changing ourselves within, we change the world. We also access the highest version of us possible, or become our higher selves as our soul's expression. Shivrael, Shannon, Luminance River. Website, akashicintuitive.com and www.diamondlightnetworks.com.